Hey y'all. Hey collective. So it's pretty early and people are asleep, so I just kinda wanna put that out there so I'm not gonna be as loud as I usually am. So I have it turned up all the way and hopefully you do too. And I know that if you use um some kind of headphones or AirPods or something like that, then you will have um more volume to hear me. So I just wanted to share some news with y'all because I am grinning from ear to ear. My ex, who has been fucking with me for the last well, I guess it would be 4 years now, is locked the fuck up, y'all. He is locked the fuck up, y'all. He is in damn jail. And I believe that he's getting ready to go to federal prison. So I'm really excited. I think he's getting ready to actually get the fed time for like putting those cameras in my house because technically it is child pornography. Okay. And his mother and I believe his two children are even in some kind of juvenile detention center as well. Even some of his family members could be going or have gone. I don't even care about them. I'm just excited about the gang stalking to stop. Okay. The foolishness to stop. I believe the person who was employing them or helping them was someone who worked in the Justice Department. I believe that person has been fired or had to resign because they're currently experiencing legal issues as well. So, y'all, just keep your head up, okay? Just keep on believing. Keep on, believing that these people will get put away. I'm sharing this because I just want to give y'all some hope. I want y'all to know that things are happening right now. And I know it's like before nothing was happening, but with that total lunar eclipse, we had the full moon energy. um, it was something else going on at the time. Also, I can't remember. Oh, retrograde started, and then I think one of the planets like went direct or retrograde or something other than Mercury. Okay, so it was like a whole bunch of stuff happening all at once to help purge out all of the nonsense. Okay, um, and with this whole shift coming out of the fog and where people just can't seem to see the truth that's right in front of them, like all that shit it got eclipsed out. And I think we have another eclipse coming up pretty soon also that's going to get the residual shit, you know what I'm saying? So y'all just keep on, like, just manifest their downfall, child. Just do it. Make sure your manifestations are in the upright and then no one is reversing your manifestations or doing some kind of reversal curse on your manifestations. But y'all keep praying, okay? Keep manifesting their downfall because it is the prime time to do it. It really is. Um, asking God for clarity, asking your angels, for guidance and things like that on how you should move or how you can take this person down because you do hold the power. Most of y'all in my collective, y'all are pretty much in tune, intuitive. Okay, so just ask for that. Or if you don't care, child, I get it. If you don't care, I totally get it because you get tired of caring, right? It's like I'm tired of telling people stuff. I'm tired of talking to blue in the face, whatever, whatever. I totally get it. But I just wanted to share that with y'all so that y'all can know it is happening. Like justice is being served right now. And there's a lot of corrupt people losing their job who work in the justice system. Okay, it's a lot of judges getting ready to go down for having these fake ass trials, allowing people to receive other folks' money, and then have the nerve to, like, situate gang stalking around their home and shit like that. um I'm just so happy, y'all. I just don't know what to damn do. And it's interesting because he really is trying to make sure that I don't know. And it's funny because it's like, you really think that my spiritual team wasn't going to run and tell me? You think I didn't deserve to know that? Child, please. So, anyway, um, I'm gonna finish out my series that I told y'all I would do about, airing out these people one by one, and then y'all, we just need to move on, okay? So I want to start doing more like guidance type of readings, angel ancestor messages, because it'll be a time for healing, or it's coming up, right? The more these people get caught up, and a lot of people, y'all, they caught up and you may not even know it. They could be going to court and not saying a word. Okay, so some of y'all could even be feeling like, somebody went to court for something, or somebody could be in trouble, but they don't look like it, or they don't seem like it, or whatever. They probably are in trouble. They're just not telling you. Okay, they're just not letting it be known. But you know what I'm saying, when you see their ass on the news, or social media is blasting them out over their mugshot or something like that, like God will make sure you know. Okay, so Um, but yeah, I just feel like, and for me personally, I'm just ready to just purge up out of it. I'm purging a lot, I should say, right now. People, places, things, um, if it's not like some kind of reciprocity happening, I don't want it. I'm standing up for myself because I've always been a giver and I've gotten too comfortable with that role. Like, I just got to save everybody. No, God saves. Okay. And I have done my part. It's time for other people to do something because I'm not taking it on any longer. I've pulled back my energy from a lot of people. I've even blocked people out my phone, you know, said my piece, gone on. It's just time to end the foolishness. I'm tired of people playing in my face. I'm tired of people feeling like they can just consistently attack me constantly, and really have the audacity to do it up close. Food rituals, things like that. So, um, and, I'm just tired of being in that energy. I'm tired of even just picking up on it. So I just kind of want to live in a higher vibration as far as like everything around me being high vibrational. Um, even with my children, getting them on a different kind of schedule where we prioritize the spirituality. I know school is important, obviously, but like in the mornings, we need to start off with some kind of like, prayers and things like that, just to kind of like help them as well, because they are also being attacked. They are also being affected by what has happened to us, and just to make sure that we are not living in what happened to us. You know what I mean? That we are able to move on and have a little bit more um what I want to say, like have to just bring in progression, right? To bring in some kind of progress in our lives, so that we don't feel stuck mentally any longer in what happened to us, that we are able to move on mentally. And then, like our bodies will follow, our heart will follow. Okay. And I am being called to talk about this too. Many of y'all could be waiting on like a DM or a divine feminine. If y'all feel like y'all need to pull away from that person, it is okay. If they are not talking to you, if they worried about their money, if they worried about their friends, or they worried about their family or whatever, like, you probably don't want them in their energy anyway. Especially if somebody is prioritizing money, because that came out in the last reading I did, where somebody is so worried about having enough money before they even come towards you, before they even call you, or before they even feel like they can date you. you know let that person worry about their money. Because if they worry about their money like that to the point where they can't move their feet, you better know that they're going to be concerned about their money in the relationship. They're not prioritizing love now. And so it's like, maybe I'm not saying people can't change, or people can't, have some kind of spiritual awakening, but for someone to be fixated on money of all things right now, then you have to wonder, are they going to be able to prioritize you once y'all do get together? Are they going to be able to prioritize love, or are they always going to be out trying to chase a $200 deal, or oh, I got to do, and you got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, or you got, enough money in the bank to sustain, but you still feel like you got to go chase money instead of being with your family. So there's a lot of stuff, being cleared out with these, twin flame, soulmate, whatever. These people, they only had a certain amount of time. They got about 5 more minutes to get their shit together, okay, before you receive a new contract. So I was being called to talk about that. That was definitely heavy on me this morning. Um, because sometimes we can get in the pattern of waiting for someone, and it keeps us still. And really, you can still be moving. It's not like still, like you're not moving your feet or whatever. But if you're willing to cleanse out everything, purge your life, get rid of family members, do all this stuff, then why can't that person, right? And it's really all in the mind. And so sometimes you can really just be like mentally stuck, like the Eight of Swords type of energy, waiting on someone to come in. If that person is not making an effort and it's been years, you can ask for another contract. Okay, you can release that person and ask for another contract who is, with someone who's gonna think with their heart. I'm getting that song by India Ari. She was like, a man who, what did she say? Who respects the spirit world and thinks with his heart. You deserve somebody like that. If you've gone through all this shit, a whole awakening, dark night of the soul, all this stuff, purging and cleansing and all, you deserve to be with somebody who fully understands what that entails and how long that take and what all goes into that. You deserve to find somebody who is also spiritually inclined. They don't have to be, intuitively psychic like y'all or nothing like that, but someone who understands that God is the provider, who doesn't look to people for the things that they need. Because how is this person going to actually, for the masculine, for DMs, how is this person going to lead? How are they going to, provide other than financially? Because providing is not just financially. This is like, providing love plus stability, but this is mental stability. Like for example, I can't remember. It's a movie with Antonio Banderas, and he was so busy working nights trying to make sure he was like had plenty of money. Okay, nice home and everything like that for his family. And some men really believe that that's all that women need. That they only want to get married for security. Well, it's not, the 1820s or whatever no more where you have to do that. Having someone that is present is a lot more stable. It's because you're creating stability in all areas, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, right, and also spiritually. Um, but in that movie, he was working late, and his family got killed in their own house, and he blamed himself because he wasn't there, because he was so busy trying to chase another dollar, and he had millions of them. You know what I mean? And so he really lived with a lot of regret from that, because he felt like he should have been there for his family. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, if someone can't physically show up for you, or just, y'all's family together, or even if you're like a single mom and you have someone that's supposed to be coming in or coming back or whatever, you would want that person to physically be there, or at least you should, to help make memories together, to help grow in love. Because how can y'all grow as a family when someone's always missing? Right? And then some of these men, they get upset because their wife end up cheating. They lonely as fuck. What did you expect? Well, I gave you a house. Well, you know what? The house is empty. The house is not a home. Well, you can drive and you can go shopping. Okay, but you're not here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Confirmation, y'all. That's my alarm going off. Exactly. It's very alarming. And so I feel like a lot of women are getting ready to get out of this habit of just accepting it just because they live nicely. I mean, let's be real. A lot of women, that's all they want. But we talking about people who are spiritually healed, and we ain't talking about karmics. Okay. We ain't talking about the ones who have a baby just so they can have a house. So it's this is just something that I feel like some people could be struggling with because I am bringing it up because it is coming out. Um, a lot of women can provide for themselves. They can buy themselves a home, a car, and go shopping and doing all that stuff. So if that's all you bring to the table, it's just not enough anymore. Women actually want to be loved inside and out. They want you to be there to protect them. Like if they go to the movies and they're out, a woman is out with the children, she would like for her husband, the person that she married to protect her, to be there. So she don't have to worry. Oh, somebody was walking in the parking lot behind us. If a man was there, would that person really have targeted that woman and those children? Probably not. Okay, so there's something to that, y'all. So anyway, we're getting ready to talk about this um anyway, so I think I'm just gonna leave this download here and then I will start this reading after. Okay, y'all. So y'all keep your heads up. Be on the lookout for this reading I'm getting ready to do. Just consider yourself, loving yourself enough. I'm getting that song. I can't remember who sing it, but it's like love me with your whole heart. He wants it all today, something like that. um, Somebody need to go listen to that song. But yeah, that's the song that I'm getting. You know, you deserve to be loved like God loves you. If this person's gonna be your husband, or if they're gonna be your wife, okay, or if they're gonna be in your life as a friend, okay. Even these family members that are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your sister can't love you, your brother can't love you, your parents can't show love to you, full wholeheartedly, be there for you, then it's okay to walk away. So I'm gonna leave this reading here, or I'm gonna leave this download. Sorry, I'm gonna leave this download here, and I will see y'all next reading.